If you've got chicken bites or chicken strips in your freezer and you don't want to just dip them in ketchup or honey mustard, you want to do something with them that's a little bit different, this video is for you. I'm sharing with you 4 different shortcuts to making some really great dishes that you probably already love, but you're using these frozen chicken bites. They all just take just a few minutes to make. Even the last one, which was a casserole, it took less than 30 minutes. So sit back, relax, and if you've got frozen chicken nuggets, bites, strips in your freezer, I've got some ideas for you. Keep watching. Hey y'all, I'm Mandy, and this is Mandy in the Making. Tonight with dinner, I'll be eating some of the croissants from Wild Grain. They are kindly sponsoring a portion of today's video. I'll tell you a little bit more about them later, but they make my favorite breads. Now, I've got 2 different versions of the chicken bites that we're doing today, one of which I've never tried before. So we've got the regular, just fair, lightly breaded chicken bites. It's great. But they also had the spicy ones, and I thought this would be really good for 2 of the dishes I'm doing today. So we're gonna put all of these in the air fryer all together and then just kind of split them up and make 3 different dishes. Right now, I've got one more dish I'll be making for dinner tonight. Before we put them in the air fryer though, because they only need about 8 minutes, I'm going to mix up a sauce for one chicken recipe. I am going to start making something else for another recipe. You'll see, but we need to get that going first before we throw these in the air fryer. The first chicken bites recipe is gonna be bang bang chicken. So we're just gonna make our chicken like normal, and then we're gonna toss it in a bang bang sauce that we're gonna make. Just a few ingredients, very few. Now, keep in mind, all of these that I'm making today, I'm doing a small amount because there's only 3 of us here in the house, and I don't need 15 pounds of chicken cooked, you know? So as always, recipes will be linked below. So if you're looking to make this in a larger amount or a normal amount, all of that is linked below. To make our bang bang sauce, we need some mayo, and I only need about 1/4 cup. I'm almost out of this one, but I have another one. You never run out of Dukes in this house. That's just a given. Then we also need some sweet chili sauce. Shake that up. Just do about I'm making a mess. About a tablespoon, maybe a little more, probably more than enough, but we're gonna go with it. And then we need about 1/2 tablespoon of sriracha sauce, and we're just gonna toss that together. I'm gonna taste it really quickly just to make sure we're good. Ooh. Okay, I like that. However, I want a little more sriracha to it. And then to top these, once they're coated in the bang bang sauce, I'm gonna chop some green onion. Hey, that is for our bang bang chicken. Something I have never made, chicken and waffles. But you know what? The older I get, the more I like the sweet and the savory together. I've had chicken and waffles, I've just never made them. So we're gonna make them the easy way today. So I've got this, what is this? Birch Bender's pancake waffle mix. So I'm gonna go ahead and make up my waffle mix now and start preheating my waffle iron. Then we'll get all of our chicken in the air fryer and be ready to rock and roll. So just need 3/4 cup of the mix, about 1/2 cup of water, and about 1 tablespoon of oil. I'm using vegetable oil. Mix that together. Do you like chicken and waffles? You have to let us know. We're really gonna kind of spice it up. I'm gonna use the spicy chicken bites for this. And then we're gonna add some hot sauce to the top as well as the maple syrup. All right, that's mixed and ready. So let's heat up our waffle iron. I've had this thing for years and I've used it many times, but it's been a minute since I've used it. But we're gonna heat this up. Let's go ahead and preheat the air fryer to 350. I grabbed this small baking dish out because our 3rd chicken recipe that we're doing right now could not get any easier. But I need this because it's gonna go under the broiler. But I just thought about that. Will this be okay under the broiler? I think it will be for just the few minutes that we're gonna put it under there. So, got this ready. Trying to make sure all our moving parts are ready so that we can have 3 delicious dishes all at the same time. All right, we're using spicy for 2 of them. They make this, look at that. Look how small that hole is on this bag. I usually get a bigger bag from Sam's Club, but this time I went by Publix and got a smaller bag, and I'm regretting that decision. Good gracious. Okay, that should be enough of the spicy ones. Now we're gonna do a few of the non-spicy for the other one that we're doing. These go in the air fryer at 350 for about 8 minutes. And I have to tell you something. I've had many people ask me why I slam that into the air fryer, why I slam the basket in. You can't just gently place this one in. If you do, it doesn't lock and therefore it won't turn on. So you kind of have to jam it in there. If you have this particular one, you know what I mean. But I just think it's funny. I get that comment all the time, like, why do you slam that in there? I just was frustrated that day and just slammed it. But it's just, you have to. Woo, she hot. Hello, honey. Okay, we're gonna spray this and we're gonna make our waffles while our chicken is cooking. I say waffles, this is probably just about enough to make one, maybe a smaller one too. I'll make 2 of them, just they won't be the entire size. All right, waffle number 1 is done. Yeah, oh, she's done. Let's make our other one. You know, as much cooking as I do here on this channel, it's kind of nice to be doing a shortcut video. This is fun because I'm not having to spend too long in the kitchen, but yet I'm creating 3 meals in 10-15 minutes. Not bad. Second one is done. For our third recipe, I am making basically chicken parm bites. So I'm gonna put a little bit of marinara on the bottom of this. We're gonna put our chicken bites over top and finish it off with some more marinara and some mozzarella. So I'm using the not spicy ones for this one, although I'm sure it'll be fine. I've already turned my oven to broil, so it's getting hot as we speak. So let's cover them with some more marinara, which was good because that's exactly how much I had left of this sauce. That worked out really well. And then cover them with some mozzarella, and we have chicken parm bites. Let's put them under the broiler. Okay, I'm gonna set a timer for, I don't know, 2 minutes, and then I will check on that. We're gonna top our chicken and waffles, or our waffles with our chicken, and then top it with some hot sauce and use whatever hot sauce you want, but we've got plenty of this Cholula, so I'm just gonna use that. Well, I say I'm gonna use it. There it comes. And then for the sweet, that should balance each other out quite nicely. That took 2 minutes. Now, let's make our bang bang chicken. Last recipe for now is our bang bang chicken. So let's pour these in here and toss it in this yummy sauce. I'm gonna transfer them to this plate, and then we'll top them with the green onion. I have a very willing participant.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Y'all, these look so good. What do you want to try first?
I don't care. Let's go with the parm.
Chicken parm bites coming
Parm
right up.
bites. This looks so fun.
Oh man. Oh, look at all that cheese.
Oh, man.
Oh, these are hot. We gotta tink it up. We got several fusses last time because we forgot to tink one time. Tink. It's like a little chicken parm.
That is delicious. That is delicious, babe.
So cheesy.
So easy. Cheesy, easy, delicious.
Man, if you were craving chicken parm but you don't have much time, do it like this.
Absolutely.
It's not bad at all.
There is no need to get fancy.
But I will tell you, that Just Bear brand, it's the best brand there is. In our opinion. They just hold up so well. They remind me of Chick-fil-A a lot.
Man.
That's good.
I mean, this would be great for any time. I mean, entertaining.
Yeah, absolutely. Like little appetizers.
I think this would be super kid-friendly. Great for small group, too.
Oh, yeah, that would be good. If any of our small group people are watching, they're like,
Man, that is incredible.
All right, let's not fill up on those.
I know. Glad we started with that, though.
Now we're going to try some chicken and waffles. How about it?
Chicken and waffles. All right, we're going to have to be careful here.
Yeah, let's put it down. Ready?
Tinkage.
Tankage.
Tink. Man.
It's been sitting there for a minute.
Go get it.
Yep, it is soaked up, some of this stuff.
Yes, pour that on there. Oh, speaking my language, give me that. That's why I married you. I did it.
That's not far from the truth. One of the reasons why you liked me in the beginning was because I ordered chili on one of our very first dates. I'm so excited right now.
Wow, that is a dance party in my mouth. Spicy, sweet.
Man.
The way that waffle hits, though. Now, it's one of those things you can't have all the time.
No, for sure. But the spicy and the sweet, and Stephen put some butter on these waffles too. Y'all, I'm like, I want to just eat this, but I know we have another one to taste.
Man, that is amazing.
Okay.
How are you going to top that? I don't know.
Bang bang chicken coming right up.
Man, that looks delicious.
Smell that. Oh, well, that's the one I was going to go for,
Well,
of course.
here,
No,
you-
go.
here, I'll feed you, you feed me. How about that?
Oh, my.
Let's try it. Ready?
Tink. Oh, this is scary.
Wow. Oh, man. Wow.
How are all 3 of these so good?
That's my favorite.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. That is incredible. This reminds me of the Bang Bang shrimp and stuff we get at Konnichiwa. Very similar to that.
There is a, I guess, kind of local chain called Konnichiwa that has Japanese food. So good.
Oh, you're not going to have no more of that.
And that does taste like their bang bang chicken and shrimp.
That is amazing. That's incredible.
Y'all, I think my favorite is the chicken and waffles. His favorite is this one, but the chicken parm is good too if you're in the mood for
really
that.
good.
Okay. Well, we've got one more recipe I'm going to share with you this evening. We're going to make it for dinner. This is our lunch today, so we'll see you back here for dinner. But talk about upgrading your chicken bites.
A big thank you to Wild Grain for continuing to sponsor my channel. Most of you have probably heard of Wild Grain by now. Everyone is falling in love with them, but if you aren't aware, they are the first bake from frozen subscription box for sourdough breads, artisanal pastries, and fresh pastas. If you don't have the time or the knowledge of how to bake fresh bread yourself using those great ingredients, no worries, Wild Grain's got you covered. They partner with small bakers and pasta makers all over the country who use great ingredients. And for that sourdough bread, it really does make a difference for you to get sourdough bread that has gone through a slow fermentation process, and that's what this is. The reason why is it's easier on your tummy and it helps with blood sugar spikes too. We love fresh bread, and I don't love going to the grocery store to get it because if I don't use it that day or the next day, a lot of times it'll mold. That's why I love Wild Grain. It comes to my door frozen. I stick it in the freezer. I grab it from the freezer and put it directly in the oven. And in 25 minutes or less, I've got fresh baked bread. I always get the classic box, but if you are vegan, they do have a plant-based box. And if you're gluten-free, they do have a gluten-free option too. So you choose your box and then you build your box. You can customize it. You can always add some of their new seasonal limited edition items. They're always coming out with new things. So just build your box, sit back and relax, wait on it to come to your door, and then you get to enjoy. We've never tried anything from Wild Grain that we did not like. But of course, we adore the sourdough bread. Their croissants are the best, and I have great news for you if you like croissants. And their big old chocolate chip cookies, chocolate chunk cookies, oh, they're so good. Right now they have some seasonal Mother's Day favorites. So if you are looking to either host a Mother's Day brunch or possibly gift a box to a mother in your life, now would be a great time to do that. So just head on down to the description box below, use that link, use my code Mandy30. That's gonna get you $30 off of your first box, plus you're gonna get free croissants in every box. And if you already order Wild Grain, let me know below what your favorite thing is to get from there. Just in case I haven't gotten that yet, I can add it to my next box. Tonight for dinner, we are making a casserole, and casseroles usually take an hour or more to cook, but not when you're using chicken bites. I'm making a cheesy chicken, broccoli, and rice casserole in 30 minutes or less. Let's do it. To get started, we need to go ahead and cook our rice. It's probably gonna take the longest, so let's do that now. Let's prep our rice. I'm gonna do just 1 cup of dry rice, which should give us 2.5 to 3 cups when it's cooked. Now, I put mine in a strainer and I rinse it under cold water just to get that extra starchiness off of it. Okay, so you can definitely cook your rice in just water. If you want to add some extra protein and or flavor, you can use chicken broth and or bone broth. We're gonna use chicken bone broth, what's left of it in here, and then we'll supplement with chicken broth. So I'm gonna do 2 cups of that to our 1 cup of rice. Okay, let's take this over to the stovetop. Okay, we're gonna let that come up to temperature or get it to boiling. To make this even quicker, you could use frozen broccoli, but we have some fresh broccoli on hand, so I'm gonna steam ours on the stove. But if you have some frozen broccoli, that would make this even faster. You think that's enough, baby? We're just working on a wing and a prayer over here. We don't really know what we're doing, so you think that's enough?
Yeah.
I mean, I can always cut up some more. What'd you think? Maybe just
We need to leave enough for next time.
next time.
We might need to eat some broccoli in a day or two.
I think there's another head in there. All right.
Well,
This will be enough. I think we're good. So, okay, that's enough broccoli. Let's put it, I've got this steamer pot for my caraway pan, which I love.
name's Stanley.
A subscriber sent me this. It was so kind of her to do that. So, let's get this started over on the stove. Actually, we'll wait a few minutes before we get it started, but we'll go put it on the stove. We'll turn it on in a little bit. So now that we've just started our rice, let's preheat this to 350. And speaking of preheating, we also need to preheat this to 350. All right, we've got our regular chicken nuggets. You know, someone has been pouting the entire time that I said get the regular ones out.
Because, I mean, you got spicy or regular. We need spicy.
Well, we have more of the regular, so we're going with the regular.
You know what you are? You're my air fryer queen. Look at you.
These little bags for the birds.
You've had so much trouble with them bags.
I don't like these little bags. What is happening, sir?
I think it's operator error. I'm not going to tell nobody else.
There's still 2 more.
Bless his
Golly.
heart.
Okay, that should be good. So let's air fry these for 8 minutes at 350.
Talk about this cheese for a minute here.
He said, how much? I said, I don't know, a couple cups. You sure that's enough? Yeah.
He said that block right there.
Look, I think that's fine, honey.
Okay.
We actually only need a cup and a half, so not gonna take long. That was another Cole statement, by the way. Y'all loved when I said it's gonna be taste good. That's what Cole used to say. He also would try to convince himself that something wasn't gonna take long, and he would out loud, he would say, it's not gonna take long. It's not gonna take long. So that was his way of assuring himself that something would come quickly.
Especially when he wanted pancakes and bacon in the morning.
That was his thing. He always wanted pancakes and bacon on Saturday mornings. And I would say, okay, I'm gonna go make it. And he would say, it's not gonna take long. It's not gonna take long. He would just tell himself that. It was so cute. Uh-oh, we have a Maggie sighting. Mags! She said, meow. That's about a cup and a half, which is exactly what we need. Told you.
Not all cups are equal.
They should be. Ta-da! Now, we're gonna chop these up into even smaller bites. We have cooked broccoli, cooked rice, cooked chicken. It's time to assemble our casserole. First things first, let's put the rice in there, but let me grab something so I don't burn myself on the handle. Ooh, about dropped it. That would have been fun. Okay, so there's that. Now we need broccoli. What'd I do with that? There it is. Do y'all have problems with things that you set down just walking away? Because I do all the time. They just walk away. Let's add our broccoli. Then we'll add our chicken. I did spray this casserole dish first, and I also threw some broccoli on the counter. Now, Steven so graciously chopped up the chicken for us, so let's add our chicken over there. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up, and then we're gonna add some more ingredients. It already looks delish, as is, but we're gonna add in, if you've got a can of cream of chicken, you can use that, or you could even do like cheddar cheese soup if you wanted to do that, but all I had on hand was cream of mushroom, so that's what we're going with. I'm gonna add in cream of mushroom, and then about a half a can of chicken broth. So I'm gonna fill this up with some chicken broth, then not enough cheese, as Steven says. We're gonna stir that through. And the chicken bites already have a good bit of salt to them, so I'm not gonna add a ton of salt, but I'm definitely gonna add some salt and pepper. And then you can stop there if you want to, but I don't wanna stop there. Let me grab my salt and pepper. We love us some pepper. Let me mix all of that through. I'm gonna top mine. You could do breadcrumbs. You could do no topping. You could do breadcrumbs or French fried onions. And I wanted that crunch, so that's what we're going with. I'm not gonna do too many of them. Like, I don't want to cover it completely, just enough so that we have a little bit of crunch in there. Since everything is already cooked and already warm, this is not going to take long at all. I'm going to pop it in there. I'm going to set the timer for about 10 minutes, and we should be good. The cheese should be melted by then, and we should be good.
Get into this.
I'm pretty hungry. He says he's not that hungry. I'm hungry. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with all these ingredients. You really can't.
I'm trying to quit.
That's how he's lost 53 pounds.
Trying to quit being hungry. Oh, I got 10.
I know, I'm blowing it off first though. 10.
I doubt it. I was like, I ain't gonna have enough flavor.
Oh, it's got plenty of flavor.
It's got plenty of flavor. That is delicious, actually. That is amazing. I definitely think the other creams that you had mentioned would be probably the most optimal options.
Yeah.
Like your cheeses or your
Cream of chicken
would be really good.
But this is still good.
But this still brings out that chicken flavor really good.
The onions on top is what takes it over the top.
Oh, yeah. Good job.
And that chicken is perfect.
This is very comforting as well. And I feel like this would be a crowd pleaser,
Oh, for sure.
you know?
If you had cooked rice that was cold, like you had cooked it maybe the day before or something, you would just need to bake it for a little bit longer so it would all warm up. But since all of our stuff was already hot,
Oh, man.
10 minutes is all it took.
I just got a load of that cheese. That cheddar cheese is
This is good. All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Another shortcut way to make a chicken casserole by using your frozen chicken bites, chicken nuggets. I'm sneaking some more of the flaky croissant. So buttery, so good. These are the best. Flakes are just falling onto the ground. What is your favorite way to kind of level up your frozen chicken bites? Let me know in the comments. And might I recommend getting the spicy ones if you've never tried them. If you like spicy stuff, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Also, don't forget, if you are looking to have some fresh baked bread in your house without actually having to do all the hard work in making it, check out Wild Grain. I've got the link below in the description box. Just use code MANDY30. You'll get
$30 off of your first box, plus you'll get free croissants in every box. That does it for us today. I hope you enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye, y'all.